On today's video, we're going to tell you why so many wealthy people are flocking to the Raleigh, North Carolina area. So over the past few years, we've had a ton of high net worth individuals that have moved to the Raleigh area with our help. And so today's video, we wanted to give you an idea of some of the reasons why they chose to move to Raleigh versus some other parts of the country. Now, while we can't give you every single reason why someone would want to move to the Raleigh area and what caused someone from Kalamazoo or San Diego to move to Raleigh, but we can give you a good flavor to help you make the decision if Raleigh is the best fit for you. So before we go over all of the reasons why so many wealthy people are moving to our area, we need to stress this video and this channel is not all about wealthy people. This is going to be one of the very few videos we do on this topic, so please don't come at us with comments. We are trying to give an example to everyone as to why this would be a good area for them to move to if they're considering moving and they happen to be wealthy. But certainly we're welcoming in our area and here on our channel to people of all income levels. So with all that out of the way, the first reason why so many wealthy people are moving to the Raleigh, North Carolina area is Raleigh has more affordable real estate than many other parts of the country. Now, when compared to other parts of the United States, the Raleigh real estate market, which has definitely appreciated and increased in cost over the past few years, although that has happened, we're still relatively less expensive than other parts of the country. And in the high end of the market, that's no exception to this rule. Currently, homes in the Raleigh, North Carolina area in the $1 million plus range from $1 million all the way up to about $8.6 million. So you can imagine that's a fairly large range, and for $8.6 million, you're certainly getting quite a large piece of property. As a frame of reference, let's say you had a budget of $2 million. For $2 million in Raleigh, North Carolina, you're gonna be able to get a home in the northern part of Raleigh. It's gonna have about 5,000 square feet with 5 bedrooms and 4.5 bathrooms. Let's compare that to what that same $2 million would get you in Long Island, New York. For $2 million in Long Island, you're only going to get about 3,300 square feet. And instead of 5 bedrooms, you're gonna get 3 bedrooms. And instead of 4 bathrooms, you're getting only 2.5 bathrooms. And in Tampa, Florida, that $2 million is going to get you a 4-bedroom, 3-bath house with only 3,000 square feet. So as you can see from these examples of current homes that are on the market right now, you get way more bang for your buck in general in the Raleigh, North Carolina area than in other parts of the country. And this has certainly made the Raleigh area very attractive to high net worth individuals. The second reason why so many high net worth wealthy individuals are moving to this area, this is a great area to move your business into or start a brand new business. The economy has experienced a rapid growth spurt over the past few years here in the Raleigh, North Carolina metro area. There's been a 15.5% increase in job creation just over these past 5 years. As well, the GDP, the gross domestic product of the Raleigh metro, has grown by 9.8% over the past few years. This puts the Raleigh metro in the top 5 in the entire United States for growth over these past 5 years. And so entrepreneurs wanting to move their business to the Raleigh area or start a new business have a lot of opportunities here because of all of this growth. This is mainly driven by the available talent pool that we have here in this area with the university systems we have and the Research Triangle Park. So university-wise, we have 3 major universities, UNC Chapel Hill, Duke University, and NC State University, and quite a few smaller but yet still very vibrant and important secondary universities such as NC Central University, Shaw University, Meredith College, and many, many others. So with many of the recent graduates from these universities staying here in the Raleigh area, it causes more of an economic growth here than many, many other parts of the country. And beyond the universities, there's also the Research Triangle Park, or RTP for short. This is the largest research park in all of North America. It's home to over 350 corporations, including Cisco, IBM, Apple, and SAS. This means there's a very large pool of talent sitting right in the Research Triangle Park among many other businesses in this area for you to draw from should you be wanting to build a business or move your business to the Raleigh area. And for businesses that cater directly to consumers, Raleigh is also an excellent place to set up shop. The average disposable income in Raleigh is $85,000, which is $14,000 higher than the national average, meaning if you're wanting to set up any kind of direct-to-consumer business, you're going to have a lot of opportunity to do so because people here in our area have more disposable income than the average American does. The next really great reason why Raleigh, North Carolina and the surrounding area is a great place to move to if you're wealthy is the abundant job market. The Milken Institute recently ranked Raleigh as the #1 big city in the entire United States for job opportunities. For someone looking to get a high-paying job, Raleigh is an excellent place to go because we are very diversified in all of the different industries we have here. You have medical, you have IT, you have biotech, among many, many others. These industries are always looking for incredibly good talent, and of course, they pay incredibly good wages for this talent that they're looking for. So if you are high net worth individuals that have very unique skill set, you're very likely to be able to find a very strong job here in the Raleigh, North Carolina metro area. Another great reason why so many wealthy people are moving to Raleigh, you can be a big fish in a medium pond. And by that I mean, Raleigh has a population of about 500,000. The entire metro area, you're looking at about 1,200,000, give or take. Compare that to Los Angeles with a population of 4 million, and you can see if you are a type of person who likes to stand out in a crowd, you like to impress others, you like to be a big deal, it's much easier to be a big deal in a medium-sized pond like Raleigh with 500,000 people than it is to be in a large pond like LA has of 4 million people. Another reason why so many wealthy individuals are moving to Raleigh, the convenience and accessibility. So no matter your income level, it's always great to be able to easily access different cities and be able to go to different areas. Wealthy folks, obviously same thing. It's very valuable to be able to get from one part of the country to the other very, very rapidly. And if you are wanting to set up base, North Carolina and Raleigh in particular is an ideal place geographically to do so because we're basically in the middle of the eastern seaboard. So as an example, you can get to Atlanta from Raleigh in 6 hours. You can be from Raleigh to Washington, D.C. in about 4.5 hours. Driving to New York City is only going to take you about 8 hours. And to Orlando, you're looking at about 8.5 to 9 hours. Now, this is just drive time on the eastern seaboard. If you're looking to get from point A to point B in the state of North Carolina, also very, very easy because Raleigh is in the center of the state. You can be in the mountains of North Carolina in about 3.5 hours, and you can be on the coast towards the beach in about 2 hours or so. So drive-wise, Raleigh is ideally suited to anyone, especially the wealthy that want to get or need to get to DC or New York or Atlanta very, very quickly, but don't like to fly. For those who like to fly, it's an even better situation. You can be to pretty much anywhere on the East Coast from Raleigh's RDU International Airport in really about 2 hours. Raleigh also boasts a ton of non-stop and one-stop flights to basically anywhere in the world. We're very, very fortunate that the airport is well suited for anyone who needs to get anywhere in the world very, very quickly to do business or for pleasure. It's a great, great location, and that is a primary driver as to why we hear so many people that are wealthy moving to the Raleigh area. The next reason why so many wealthy people move to the Raleigh area, the quality of life. One of the big quality of life issues we have and are very, very fortunate to have here in the area is our mild climate. We are one of the few areas of the country where you can get all 4 seasons, and unlike places like Arizona where it goes from hot to very hot to crazy hot, or places like Minnesota that goes from cold to very cold to insanely cold, our temperatures are fairly temperate here in Raleigh. You're going to get into the teens in the winter. You're going to get up touching close to 100 or maybe a little over 100 in the summer, but it's not every single day of the month or every single day of the year. So you can definitely get all 4 seasons and enjoy that. Have a lot of opportunity to get outdoors and go for a nice walk or jog or hike or whatever in our area. There's unfortunately a lot of places in the United States and the world where that's not the case. There's also a really cool diverse restaurant scene here in the Raleigh metro area. We're going to touch on this a little bit later in this video, but basically there's lots of different opportunities to go out and explore different cuisines, have great atmosphere, have great meals and great business meetings as well with folks if you have the need, if you're a high net worth individual. There's also some really cool parks in our area that allow you to get out and commune with nature, like Cary Park in downtown Cary, the Gibson Play Park in West Raleigh, and the Umstead State Park, which is on the northwest side of Raleigh. There's also the State Farmers Market, which is one of the largest farmers markets in the country, where you can go get vegetables and flowers and fruits and eggs and all kinds of stuff. Really busy on weekends. Great place to go hang out and enjoy the sights and sounds of produce and all of that sort of thing. Great way to get out and meet people and also get some good fresh air. Also, an additional thing that really adds some great quality of life to our area is our excellent healthcare and education system. So we have a couple of really prominent healthcare systems here in our area, which means you're never too far away from an urgent care or a hospital or a doctor's office for any of your medical needs. As well, the Raleigh area is very fortunate and very well regarded as having excellent education systems from all the way from kindergarten all the way up to postgraduate degrees. You can definitely count on our area as a place to get a good education and therefore be able to advance your careers or the careers of your offspring. As well, there's really great arts and entertainment here in our area. There's tons of different nightclubs and local places to go hear local music. As well, you have some larger venues for national acts and also have two very nice performing centers where Broadway style shows that are on the road come on a regular basis. These are both in Raleigh and in Durham. As well, we have a very robust museum system here in the Raleigh area. The North Carolina Museum of Art, North Carolina Museum of Contemporary Art, of History, etc. On down the line. We have tons of museums here. Even a Marbles Kids Museum for the younger ones. It ranges the gamut depending on your desires and needs for a museum. We've got you covered here in Raleigh. And again, we've touched on it a little bit earlier in the video, but we also have very close proximity to the mountains and the beaches of North Carolina here in Raleigh area. That means you can easily go on vacation, 3.5 hour drive to the mountains and see all the mountains have to offer, or 2 hour or so drive to the beaches to see all about the beaches of North Carolina. Some really great tourist destinations in North Carolina, which is one of the many reasons wealthy people and really people of all income levels are moving to our area. The next great reason why so many wealthy individuals are moving to our area, the southern charm and hospitality that we have here. One of the things we hear repeatedly from newcomers that are moving to the area that contact us to ask us to help them buy a house is how warm and welcoming so many of the locals are here. It's just generally part of our culture that you're going to be very friendly if you're a local here, and so you reap the rewards of that by moving into the area and getting a big hug from someone that's a local. We also have some really cool historical architecture here in the Raleigh area, and that definitely adds to the southern vibe and southern feeling that you're going to get by moving this direction. We also have some really cool walkable areas and walkable neighborhoods, which definitely adds to that charm and friendliness that people experience. I'm thinking of maybe downtown Raleigh. There's certain neighborhoods where it's very easily walkable to get from your home to a nice coffee shop or restaurant, something like that. We also have some neighborhoods that are set up and designed to be extremely walkable. Among these are Wendell Falls in Wendell, Bedford at Falls River in North Raleigh is definitely another one of those, and Briar Chapel in Chapel Hill is another one that comes to my mind. Scotts Mill and Apex. These are all neighborhoods that were designed from the ground up to be very walkable, to get out and meet your neighbors and have a really great time making new friends, etc. And this is one of the really cool things about our area. In addition to the weather being so favorable to allow you to do this, this is one of these really cool things that allow you to make new friends and make new contacts here in the area, irrespective of whether you're wealthy or not wealthy. As well, another really great thing about our area and the atmosphere of our area that people always comment on as to why they really love moving to the Raleigh area is the nature. We have so many trees here and people are just blown away by how green it is. They fly in and it's like you can barely see any buildings with all of the trees. And then when you get on the ground and are driving around, it's like, wow, there's just a lot of vegetation and trees. Well, again, that comes back to our great climate. Our trees are able to grow a lot faster here than in many other parts of the country. And of course, that allows us to reap the benefit of all that vegetation. Another really great reason so many wealthy individuals move to our area is we've got big city amenities in a medium-sized city size. And by that, I mean, we have so many really, really cool things that a larger city would have, but we're not a large city, so it's a lot easier to get around and navigate to get to all the following things I'm about to share with you. So we have all of the national restaurants that you can imagine, the Fleming's, the Capitol Grill, the Maggiano's, Shake Shack, many, many others. We also have a lot of really, really cool local restaurants that have gained lots of national attention, like Heron's, Second Empire, Buri Bhavana, Aja, Tamisha, and M Sushi, just to name a few. These are really, really cool local restaurants that are driving a lot of national press, and we really benefit from those by living here in the area. These are really great amenities that a normal mid-sized city probably is not going to have. As well, there's some really cool shopping options here in our area, like the RH Gallery, which just opened about 6 months ago, maybe a year ago. This is one of only about 29 of these mega RH, formerly Restoration Hardware, meccas to shopping for furniture that is all over the country. We have one of only like 29 in our area. Even has a rooftop restaurant that we go to quite often. Very, very good food. As well, Aloe and Viore, the sports, athletic, leisure stores just opened up in our area. We have a Neiman Marcus, we have Trader Joe's, we have Costco. These are things that a lot of medium-sized cities don't have. We're very, very fortunate to have them here among many, many other great benefits. And best of all, as I said, traffic here is not as insanely crazy as you would experience in, say, an LA or a New York, where you're going to be able to access these things as well. Why live in one of those cities when you can access really cool things here in Raleigh and not have to be inconvenienced with all of the population and all of the travel and traffic that you're going to have there. Yet another reason why wealthy people are flocking to the Raleigh area, it's a great place to invest your money. We've already mentioned in this video that this is one of the fastest growing regions in the entire country. There was an influx of over 70,000 households coming into our Raleigh region between 2018 and 2022, just to give you an example of all the growth we've had. This has also been an area where rapid appreciation of homes has happened, with a 32% appreciation in home values over the past 5 years. So again, Raleigh is an excellent place to purchase real estate. You're going to likely see some appreciation in the future. And of course, we've already mentioned it's a great place to start a business or move your business into. So if these reasons have been compelling to you and make you want to move to the Raleigh, North Carolina area, contact us at the information below. My real estate team and I'd be happy to help you out and find you the ideal home for you. Check out this video. We think you're really going to like this one as well. Like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.